Hi everyone, I'm Nadia, and in today's video, my mom is making a beautiful set of bronze resin coasters. After she mixes her part A and part B resin together, she separates it into smaller cups to add in the pigments. The first pigment she's using is just Resin's pigment paste in the shade Parchment. She mixes the pigment well in the container first before adding a small amount into her cup of resin. Next, she's using J. Diction's mica powder in the shade Bronze. I'll have links to all the products that you see in this video in the description, as well as discount codes to some of the brands that you see in this video, so be sure to check that out. Next, she's using a silver gray mica powder, and in that same cup, she mixes in silver black mica powder. She adds in more clear resin into a small cup and then adds in just Resin's Bronze. She also added in a small amount into her bronze mica powder pigmented resin. Next, she's using Dupont alcohol ink in the shade Mocha, and she pours some into a smaller cup as well. Now that all of her pigments are mixed in well, she's ready to start pouring into her molds, and she starts off with the Bronze Luster pigmented resin. And right alongside, she pours the Mocha pigmented resin. Then she takes her Parchment pigmented resin and circles around the mold several times. Followed by her silver gray black pigmented resin. And she pours clear resin directly into the center of the mold. In her second mold, she starts off with the silver gray black pigmented resin around the edges. Followed by the Mocha pigmented resin. Followed by the Bronze mica powder pigmented resin. And again takes the Parchment pigmented resin and circles around the mold several times. And pours clear resin into the center. In her third mold, she starts off with the Bronze mica powder pigmented resin around the edges. And right alongside pours the Mocha pigmented resin. Followed by the Parchment pigmented resin. And she takes the silver gray black pigmented resin and circles around the mold several times. Then pours clear resin into the center. In her last mold, she starts off with the Mocha pigmented resin. Then she adds some clear resin right alongside the Mocha pigmented resin. Followed by the Bronze pigmented resin. Then pours the Parchment pigmented resin. Followed by the silver gray black pigmented resin. And then the Bronze pigmented resin. And again pours clear resin into the center. She goes back and circles around the mold each a few more times. Then she uses a torch gun to pop any air bubbles, and she's moving it very quickly so that she doesn't burn her resin or her molds. And for her center detail, she mixes in a mixture of bronze glitter, gold broken glass pieces, and silver glitter. And using a wooden stick, she applies it into the center of each mold. If you guys are enjoying this video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. And here she is the next day demolding. And she used a marker to add some details. And here's the final product. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, subscribe to see more videos like this in the future. Follow me on my Instagram, Summer Girl Designs, and my mom's Instagram, Wild Heart Resin Art.